Trebla here for FFP. I'm here with the World Boxing Council Chairman, President, Mauricio Sulamán. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well, very happy, very excited. Look at this unbelievable setting.
It's always good to see you. Today, you've come with this belt. What is the meaning behind it? I know the last time I saw you, it was for the Reignited. This was in December, and it had all of the hallmarks of 50 years of Rumble in the Jungle, and you were telling me all the meanings behind these belts. What does this belt mean?
Cinco de Mayo and September 16 are the greatest traditional holidays in Mexico. For the past 50 years, there's always big fights on those dates. So back in 2017, we introduced the traditional commemorative belts representing a culture from Mexico. This year, the Cinco de Mayo belt is a Xicotencatl warrior from the state of Tlaxcala. He was a warrior who died in the battlefield in the 1500s while defending Mexico with a conquer from Spain. He's regarded as one of the bravest warriors in the history of our country, and this is a gift from boxing and Mexico to the world.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And quite significant for this particular fight, you have Canelo, who in present day has been revered as one of the greatest boxers of this present generation, but also somebody who has come from Mexico and has that badge of, boxing history and fighting history. What would it mean, do you think, to him to have something like this around his?
Well, he has been a proud Mexican, a proud representative of Mexico in boxing. He has been in the limelight for decades, and he's the greatest fighter. So it's a tremendous. He has a few of these that he has won in May and September, and he's looking forward to a great fight. It's a difficult one.
I know everyone's going to ask you, but whenever you come to these events, of course, you're representing the WBC. Now, you have all these other, authorities, the WBA, the IBO. What makes it significant for the world to witness a WBC belt, around the waist of these fighters?
Well, it is the love of the fighters, the dream of every single fighter to win the green belt. It's the history behind and what we do every single day for boxing and for boxers. We exist because of the boxers and for the boxers. So I feel proud to see everything that we do outside the ring, day after day, worldwide. And it's just, we're very close to the fighters, and we're here to serve. That's why they appreciate the WBC.
I love that. And Mauricio, just thinking about how boxing, the landscape has changed since Riyadh season has started. Has that impacted some of the work you do? I see you here in Riyadh often, and it's so great to see a president who is, willing to come out, willing to be not just sort of behind the scenes, but actually being present and seeing the journey of how the, boxing is changing.
This is the era of Riyadh season, the era of Turkey al-Sheikh. We have to support everything they have done. It's a new world, and it is due to their vision, to the leadership, to the love they have for boxing. So anything that His Excellency continues to do, we will always support.
Amazing. Now, quick one. Everyone's going to ask you, but what are your predictions ahead of Saturday night?
I don't make predictions. I enjoy the fights. Whoever wins, wins and gets a belt. And all I can say is that these are historic times in boxing.
Amazing. And what's next? What's next for the WBC? We are stepping into, like you said, a new era of boxing. Off the back of the Olympics last year with Paris, with boxing, and how that was, quite well received. And then there was some controversy about whether the 2028 Olympics would be
boxing is back in the Olympics for Los Angeles 28. Worldwide activity. We have a fight in South Africa today, tomorrow New York, Riyadh, Las Vegas with Inoue. It's a non-stop, but we continue doing our research, medical research, scientific research, to continue to try to find ways to make boxing safer.
And this is important as well. And just quickly touching on that, is there a foundation? Does the WBC have a foundation?
We have the Jose Sulamán Boxers Fund that takes care of any boxer that has fallen in need. And we just we're there in the corner of every boxer in the world.
And for you, Mauricio, being a president for so long, it's the it's not just, it's the legacy of your father as well. You know, now you have you know, this mantle being the president of the WBC. What would you like to see happen? Where do you want to take in terms of your journey and your career?
All I do is follow my father's footsteps, legacy, dreams, and try to make them happen.
You are making it happen, and I would love to make my dream happen and have me hold this belt and maybe even try it on. Who knows?
Let's see.
Thank you so much. Take a little picture.